This is Don Durrett. I'm going to give you an explanation overview of this app. It's called You and Me Compatibility. The reason why I created it was I used to do this manually, and then I realized it could easily be turned into an app. I used to have it on a spreadsheet, so I turned it into this app. When you first open it up, this is what you'll see. Currently, this is an emulator, so that's why it looks like this. It's on a computer screen. So it'll be flashing on the first name. So all you need to do is fill in two people, the first name and last name, and their month, date, and year. It doesn't matter the order. It says you on the top, but that can be anybody. It's just comparing two people. So once you fill in the information, so we'll put my name in here first. My actual date of birth, and then we'll just make somebody up here. Mary Jones. You can put, if they have two names, you can put both. Mary Smith, Jones Smith. That works as well. You can put spaces. You can use uppercase, but it's easier usually on a phone just to use lowercase. And then on the month, it says 9/9. So you could put 01 or you could put 1. Either one doesn't matter. So we're going to do the first, we're going to do January 1st, and then we'll put 1988. And then we'll scroll down and click on Get Results. And it's that simple. It's going to pop up the results. So for me and that fictitious person, Mary, we have a neutral compatibility. So it has 8 different factors that it goes by. And one of the things I'm going to talk about is how to read this. So we're comparing 6 numbers. There's 6 factors here. 6 of them are numerology. 1 is your astrological sign, and 1 is your card. This is called the science of the cards, which is I'm a 5 of diamonds and she's a king of spades. So our life paths are identical. So we have a 1. If you add up the numbers for your month, day, and year to a single digit, and it explains it below what the life path is. It's important that your life path doesn't have -1. Your life path is kind of your objective in life, and if you have different objectives, that can have a big impact on your compatibility. So the first 2, I think, the first 3, I actually put these first 3 are actually all important. You don't want to have -1s in these first 3. It's more difficult to overcome. And it's really beneficial. If you have all 3 of these are 1s, it's almost like it's a very good outcome. If you have same life path and your astrology is compatible, and then your card is the same. And then these, the birthday, attitude, personality, these are all numerology. So you can kind of overcome these if they're -1s. There's not quite as much impact. What you're looking for is you really don't want anything that's -2 or greater, -3, -4. If you have that, you're probably going to have problems with a person. So anything that's 0, 1, or 2 is good in my opinion. Anything that's 3 or higher is fantastic. So here's the compatibility total. So if it's -3, it'll just say no. And again, you don't really want -2, -3, -4. 0 is neutral, and then +1, +2 will say yes, and then +3 will say hi. And you're really looking for, romantically, you're looking for a +2 or higher. And then like somebody that you work with, you want it to be -1 or greater. You don't really want -2s or higher. So here it explains how the numbers, where they come from. So it says life path, add up the digits in your date of birth to a single number. So 31860, so I would do 3 + 1 + 8 + 1 + 9 + 6 + 0. You add all that up and it comes to 28. And you take the 28, 2 + 8 = 10, then 1 + 0 = 1. So that's my 1 life path. Your birthday, you just add up the digits in your birthday. I'm an 18, so you add that up and you get a 9. Your attitude is you add up your birthday and your month. So month is 3, and then 18 is 9. You add it together, it's 12, and 1 plus 2 is a 3. So that's my attitude. The consonants in your name and the vowels in the name. So there's 3 of them that use your name, and that's why if you change your name, it can have an impact. You want to go by your current name, and you want to go by your common name, not your legal name, because that name is hidden. I mean, it's really not exposed. It's who you really are, what people call you. That's your current energy. That's why you want to use that. And then here we have the card. The sun sign is your astrological sign. And the card is your birth card. And so H is hearts, C is clubs, D is diamonds, S is spades. So AH would be an ace of hearts, 2H would be 2 of hearts. And then we have, it explains a little bit how to read the results, which I'm kind of going over here. Those first 3 are kind of really important. The other thing you want to look for is if somebody has a lot of even numbers and you have a lot of odd numbers, that's not going to be a good match. If somebody has 3 4s in their overall reading and you have no 4s, that's not good. But if they have 3 4s and then you have a couple even numbers, that's good. So you're looking for numbers that are in common, odds that are both odds that are the same, or evens that are the same. And of course those top 3 that I mentioned. And the other thing that the app gives you is it explains, this is the life path. It explains each of the life paths. You can go in here and you can read your life path. So I'm actually a 1 life path, so it says focus, creativity, and confidence. One must find a way to manifest a creative energy. So all 1s are going to be kind of independent, self-motivated, and creative. And so you can read, so if you know somebody is a 1, you can read and you can get a little bit of an idea of who they are. And then you can read yourself. And then in addition to the book, you can actually, in reading here, you can actually go to these websites. I have these links below. You can click on them. For instance, the card of life is really good. Like I'm a 5 of diamonds. If I click on that, it'll bring up the website, and I can go and read the 5 of diamonds. And then each of the numbers, if you go to the numberslady.com, you can read each 1 through 9, what the energy around each number. And then if you want to read your sun sign, you can click on this link here. And then there's a link to the book, Dan Millman's book, which is really good. And then you just click the return button, and it'll take you back here. You have one here that's called the close keyboard. So if I was on an actual phone, the keyboard would pop open right here. So you could close it. Of course, you can always scroll up and down. Then the close app will close the app. You can also press the home key on your phone to it. So the only thing I haven't showed you is the bottom. So it says for name selection, use lowercase. And the reason why I say lowercase is just easier to type in. And they're common names. So you want to use current common name. You can also try the maiden name for women who have been married, just to see how the energy shifted after when they got married. But you want to use the current name. That one's going to be more accurate. And data privacy. So none of this data is currently saved. So on the iPhone version, you get 5. You can do 5 names for free, and then the get results will gray out after 5, and then you can buy it for 99 cents. On the Android version, there isn't a free trial, so you won't see buy restore buttons. So that's the overview. That's everything. So hope you try it out. As far as accuracy, I believe in this. I've been using this stuff for years and years, and I've seen that it's very, very accurate. When it shows me that I'm compatible with somebody, I tend to feel very comfortable around them, and vice versa. When it says I'm not, I tend to not feel comfortable. So it's a system I invented just from experience over 20 years of basically being around numerology and astrology and signs of the cards, and seeing how these numbers are important and how they really you can learn about. This might be something to compare people with, but it's also very helpful just learning about yourself. So once you learn your numerology and your astrology and your science of the card number, for instance, I'm a 5 of diamonds. It's unbelievable how I equate to a 5 of diamonds. It's actually, I think, knowing that I'm a 5 of diamonds and knowing what a 5 of diamonds represent actually helps me understand myself more than knowing that I'm a Pisces. And knowing on Pisces, that's also very powerful as well. But that's how important some of these factors are that we don't know, we don't understand. So learning about this is a good app to learn about yourself in addition to learning about compatibility with someone else. So hope you like it.